Now to the content of that piece of art, Echoes of War, the play by portrayed girls. It delves into themes of bad governance, blatant disregard for the law, and the widening gap between the youth and the older generation. Stephen Leto breaks down the synopsis of this play, which has now sparked widespread controversy.
Echoes of War, a powerful presentation by Butere Girls High School, Kakamega, that challenges the status quo and sheds light on the deep divides in society. There exists a natural balance between respect for the old and care for the young. Those who are old bring experience, while those who are young bring enthusiasm and creative innovation. This is the relationship that weaves together our ever-evolving society. This is Echoes of War. The artistic backdrop unfolds in the Royal Velvet Emirates, a fictional kingdom set in the heart of the Middle East, where power, tradition and tension collide. According to the playwright, this kingdom, the old have quickly lost trust of the younger generation. The young are agitated by the inflexible strictness of the old. The play, now the talk of the town, has sent shockwaves through those in power. It boldly exposes bad governance, blatant disregard for the law, rampant abuse of human rights, and a shocking neglect of the youth's voice. The story is told through characters: a royal ruler, the Sultan, who oozes all qualities of power and affluence. His elaborate movements paint him as an authoritative man in full control. Mama Anifa, a woman steeped in religion. She demonstrates qualities of an overprotective mother saddened by the pain of her daughter's mistake. Anifa's mistake in the play is becoming pregnant. A revelation she confides to her mother. Mustafa, accused of planting a bomb in Anifa's womb, is later shocked to learn that the bomb isn't a baby, but a desire for change. Anifa is not pregnant with a child, but with hope for affordable education, universal healthcare, and good governance. As the plot thickens, Mustafa is suddenly abducted by the Sultan's servants. Anifa, with sharp irony, asks if Mustafa had also planted a landmine in someone's fertile land. It becomes clear that Mustafa has been quietly influencing the younger generation, starting them toward resistance. In Echoes of War, the drama begins when the Sultan, the royal ruler of this fictional Middle Eastern kingdom, decides to silence Mustafa after learning he's been using his social media platforms to call out bad governance. Anifa and other youth use the power of AI and social media to call on the youth to stand up against the tyranny. The kingdom bulges in fury and streets swell with unrest. In the protests, they term the Echoes of War to be against religious leaders who chain modern minds, refusing to let the youth explore the possibilities of a new world. The war in the play was against parents who continue to cling on the rigid ways, a war against a society that has termed the young generation as rotten. They declared the war was against anyone who stood in the way of the youth, vowing to liberate their generation at any cost. The fury in the play was so intense that it reduced government institutions to ashes, leaving the kingdom in chaos. At one point, there was no ambulance available to rush the Sultan's son Xavier to the hospital. In the end, the Sultan, humbled and defeated, swallowed his pride. He called the youth to the table, incorporating their voices and expertise into the running of his administration. Never again shall we dance to the echoes of war, the Sultan proclaimed, and in unison, the youth shouted back their resolute response: the war is over. A declaration that echoed through the kingdom, signaling the end of an era of conflict and the beginning of a new chapter. One where the youth's voices are no longer silenced, but heard and respected. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV, Nairobi.